Hey, welcome to Queens Talking Reality. I'm Farah and this is
Elisa.
And this is Quick Tea. So let's get right into it. Drew and her husband Ralph getting divorced. I'm happy about this. Didn't like them as a couple. Surprised they lasted this long. I don't like Ralph. I don't like Drew, but I hope we get to see all this develop on the show. So she says, allegedly, that she's divorcing Ralph because he's become more disrespectful, he's cheating, and that he got physical by grabbing her phone and yanking it out of her hands and throwing it on the floor. And they were both filing for divorce. They both were trying to file for divorce, but apparently she was able to file for divorce through the courts first, like 25 minutes before she did. So they're getting a divorce. Woohoo.
Something's fishy about the whole story. Like, who races to the courthouse to file? Like, I gotta file first. You file second. Like, you racing. It seemed like they was really literally in a sprint to the courthouse. Like, something is weird about that. Like, and then Drew, to me, it's like Ralph has always been wanting a divorce. Like, I don't know what kept him staying, but he reminds me of Juan from Potomac. Like, I don't think he wanted to be with Drew. So it's just weird to me that they both, like, to me, I didn't think Drew was ever going to leave. Like, she must have found out that Ralph was going to get a divorce, or he was serving papers, or maybe he served the papers on her and she raced to the courthouse before him. But to me, I feel like this was something's fishy about the whole filing.
Well, allegedly, she also said that now she had women sending her text messages, screenshots of his infidelity, where before I guess she was in La La Land before that. Now Ralph got a little bit of fame, so you got more women throwing their panties. Maybe there's something with if they have a prenup or court reasons or their own property, maybe there's something, whoever files first has the upper hand for the divorce. Maybe. Because why?
I'm thinking she's doing this to not look so stupid on the show. Like that he filed, like, because it's looking. Once they said that he filed first, I was like, oh my God, I knew it. Like, she is never gonna leave that man. He had to leave her. Like, it looks terrible for her. So I can imagine what she's going to go through on the show that he filed first. So I just think she did it out of ego. Because I really, honestly, to me, if I was to take a bet on this, I believe that Ralph was the first one to initiate the whole discussion of divorce, the filing of divorce. I just don't think Drew was going to leave him. I don't think she would ever leave him. He left and went away to Florida, disappeared. We still don't know till this day where he was at. He could have still been with a woman. Did she ever get, I would have got a private investigator on him after. You coming back, you think everything is sweet, I'm getting a private investigator on your heels after that episode. She never did nothing.
Yeah, I think she did this to save face, and who knows, we might hear eventually that maybe he has a kid by another woman or some other woman's pregnant, because for her to leave him, I didn't see it happening. He left her.
He either left her or something, like you said, a break baby. He did something, a side baby. He might have did something. I still don't know if she still would leave him if he did have a side baby.
But he got physical. Some people, that's their breaking point. Maybe he did all that stuff. But
please. I think she would cover that up if he did beat her. I mean, listen, I just don't think she has the backbone in her.
I agree, but I do want her to come back. I don't know if this is gonna. I think they're still taping. I don't think they're wrapped yet. So this.
I hope the cameraman, the production is on deck to get the footage of this divorce filing, and I just hope, because Drew is a little bit like Mia from Potomac. She lies and she tries to save face and pretend to be something that she's not, and, you know, finagling around stories and twisting it up to, you know, make her seem better or in a good light. So I want to make sure that we get the real-time footage and not her storytelling later. And Ralph is off the show and it's just her side of the story. We need live footage, Bravo.
I agree. I agree. Next quick tea topic. Peter is suing Mia because Mia said, allegedly, that Peter and Wendy were having sex in his restaurant, and she saw the tape.
Somebody just sent me a clip. You know, I'm going through a lot of shit right now. But somebody just sent me a clip from the Potomac Housewife reunion show. And Mia is going at it with Wendy. And brother, this is kind of y'all fault because I taped with y'all for 5 minutes promoting Bar in Baltimore and Bar in Miami Beach, and you turned that 5 minutes into 9 episodes, and now my name is thrown around on the reunion show when in real life, I don't mess with none of those women, okay? Giselle, Robin, cool people. The rest of them, Wendy, I shot with her one time, 5 minutes. Didn't go out to dinner with her. I didn't have no late night snack with her. She's a married woman. She's very respectful, very honorable. Okay, so for Mia, for you talking about me and Wendy getting together is so disrespectful, and it's so thirsty. It's real thirsty for you to do that, just to collect that check from Bravo. There's nothing cool about that. Okay, and you can't just use my name like that, because if you use my name like that, I'm gonna have my lawyer get in touch with you guys, and it's gonna be really ugly. Okay, because I do not know any of those women. I never see them outside of my establishment. Okay, and y'all just can't recklessly just throw people's name out there like that, because it actually hurt my business, and that's irresponsible. Please cease and desist.
When she said that in the real, what kind of kinky lie is this? Who the hell's gonna show you the tape? You might as well say you were there with them.
Yeah.
How you saw the tape? How did you see the surveillance tape of them having sex? Because the way she made it seem, they were in the back of the hotel, they had sex, saw the tape. Who showed you the tape? Peter shows you the tape? You know where the camera's located. You went there one night and saw the tape. It made no damn sense, you idiots. And Peter should sue and get what little money she has left in her savings.
Mia's such a liar. Like I said, she reminds me, like we said in our last live that we did on Potomac. Tune in, hit that like and subscribe button. But Mia is just trying to get some type of footing and stability on the show, but she's going about it so wrong, where she's just throwing everything at the wall and seeing if it sticks. Like, she's to throw that out there that Wendy's cheating on Eddie for Peter, of all people. I just don't believe that. Like, and it just seems so outlandish. And even her just saying it, it was almost like a kid throwing a tantrum and just spitting out anything. Like, so I just, Mia needs to come better. And I don't know if Peter needs to sue.
Set people straight. You all know this is gonna mess his business deal. People thinking, oh, they're having sex back there in the kitchen where I'm gonna eat my food. I don't know. Maybe Peter just wants attention. Now it's drawing attention.
Absolutely. Peter is the ultimate housewife husband who knows how to substantiate his existence and his wife's existence, Cynthia. So he knows I'm just speaking of that time. Yes, ex-wife now, but he knows the inner workings. That man is a businessman. But the thing that I think Peter's failing to realize, and I don't even think he's failing to realize, because Peter's a smart guy and he's a smart businessman. He knows when it comes to business, you gotta take the good and the bad. And if you go in the role in the pigsty with pigs, you're gonna get dirty. And he was on there, like he said, Bravo turned that 5 minutes into 9 episodes, but Peter knew what he was getting into when he got that free promotion. They promoting his business. He got on the show. He knows what Housewives is all about. He knows it's messy. So you got to take the mess. You just can't think you getting free promotion on Bravo, a prominent network, NBC Bravo. And you think you're just going to get free promo and everything is going to be roses and daisies? Mm-hmm. No, Peter. You go in the role with pigs, you're going to get dirty. And that's what you did. Take the good with the bad and keep it moving. Don't even waste your attorney's time and your money. You got the promotion and you got a little dirt on you. keep it moving.
Sue them. I think you should.
Pay for it. You suing them for what? Who you suing?
Defamation of character.
Oh, please. Don't even waste that attorney's time. If I was the attorney, if I was the attorney, I would take the case on so I can get paid hourly. But that's on him if he want to take this case to court. He ain't gonna win.
I don't know why Peter was. I could see Wendy saying it because she has kids. She has a husband. Maybe the allegations were, who knows, could have affected her relationship, whatever. But for Peter, you're a single man. Who cares? Even if that was true, why would you want to sue? But like I said,
exactly. He's trying to get, again, Peter's a smart businessman. That's more business for his, his restaurant or whatever he's doing. He's going to get more people to his page now, promoting his stuff, the shenanigans. But his business is getting some negative publicity. He choking up bitches.
Allegedly.
True, allegedly.
Well, allegedly, he choked Tammy's niece, smacked her, choked her up, yoked up, whatever he did, but the case dropped. I believe that he did do it.
I believe he did too.
Because Tammy went on there and said, this is her niece. Peter was so drunk that he called the next day. He didn't know what he did. He was apologizing. But whatever evidence or whoever he paid in the court, they dropped the case.
They probably have no evidence. Who knows what this? A lot of times, if these witnesses can't come, she might have been crying all over the place, giving her story. She probably still, the victim that got choked up probably seemed like a little shaky. She might not have been good on the stand, not a good witness. So when you like that, the case can be easily dismissed when you got a good attorney. Peter probably hired like a Johnny Cochran type attorney to beat this charge, which I would too if it came to my business and abusing a patron in my restaurant. That is your livelihood. I would get the best attorney on deck to fight this. So his money, it traveled. It was good. He got his money's worth, which was great for him, but it was bad for whoever he choked up. And I believe it.
He paid the person he choked up to go on the stand and flop.
True, he could have did that too, because I would have did whatever it took to make sure that
$1,000 when you go in there, act like you don't remember what happened that night.
And then you talk mess. Yeah, look at me. You better not come at me. And it's like, because he started talking mess afterwards. Like, he's like Superman. He's the man, like, he gets away with stuff and only God got him. Nobody can come against him. Like,
I just walked out of the courthouse. And the verdict came back 12 out of 12 jurors. Not guilty. Keep on coming for me, but I tell them that I'm protected. Okay? They're trying to come for me in all kind of ways, but I'm protected. All right? I know what it is. Now when I don't talk to y'all, because I think y'all on some BS, don't take it personal. Because it's stuff like this that makes me stronger. Okay? I'm protected. Have a good day.
Peter, please. Like, you probably paid the chick off, or she was just a weak witness.
Yeah, I agree. Topic number 3. Michael Darby suing Candace because she said allegedly he was sucking D. Well, 2 Ds from what she said on that episode. He's suing. I mean, he has a case. If it's not, he does have a case.
I don't know, but I believe Candace. I guess you can. You got to watch what you say and how you say it when it comes to these, men with money. Not even men with money, anybody with money. Because
anybody ain't even got money, you can sue anybody.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna take the time to be suing. Like, if somebody starts talking about me, do I got the time? Do I got the money to just have my attorneys show up in court while I'm late? Like, while we're here on the podcast, I'm at my attorney in court fighting this case. I don't got the money like that. So if somebody talk about me, I'm gonna just let it rock. If you got money,
this platform, not only money, they're on a national platform, and you saying them not a married man. He's a father. He's a business person that he's sucking random D's.
That man does not care. He got caught in hotel rooms, slapping asses of producers. Huh?
That's different because he's been hiding the fact that he might be bisexual. That was another factor.
Yeah, but that's not different. It shows that you could have some gay tendencies if you slapping a producer's ass.
Correct, but you're telling now Candace saying he's sucking D. That's totally different. Because he
you're slapping a man's ass, and
he said he didn't do it. Remember, it was a whole big thing that he said he didn't do it. Now Candace saying he's sucking D.
I think he just got his attorneys. What'd you say?
I don't know how far this case is gonna go, but Candace might be shitting bricks right now.
I just watched Chris, Candace's husband, on a podcast this week. It was 2 hours, and he hates Michael Darby. And he was even saying that he was there in the moment when he slapped the guy's ass, the producer's ass. And he was like, he was there, but he happened to turn away. But he was like, the anger of that producer confirmed to him that Michael Darby did do something. Like, so I do believe that
on camera, they kind of showed it a little bit back then that he did do it. We know that.
No, it hasn't been confirmed because he was denied and the charge was like dropped. And Michael Darby is living.
Paid that guy off.
He did something because it seemed to be like it was swept under the rug.
Yeah.
So to me, it's just like they all talked about he was caught in hotel rooms with chicks. So, I mean, you really care about sucking D? Like, his reputation has been tarnished for all these seasons. I just think he does not like Candace and Michael.
He doesn't. He don't like Candace and what's her husband's name? Not Michael.
Chris. I'm sorry, Chris.
So this is his way to come at them. And I know they're worried. Candace has to work because if he's trolling for mega money, I doubt Candace had that type of money to get an attorney and take the chance of losing to a case.
That's true. And it's just like, I would. And then the time and money that even if Michael doesn't win and say that the case eventually gets dismissed, correct, Michael has the money, the long money to fight it and keep fighting and to drown Candace and Chris in debt. And that's the part that I would be scared of. I remember somebody tried to bring a defamation case, one of my tenants, because I called him a maggot. So they tried to bring a defamation case against me. And when I caught wind of that, and I remember the free attorneys that he got on deck, and they just, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because I was black, they hated me. I don't know. They act like they was fighting an O.J. Simpson case. And I just remember like, I need to shut up, because the way that they was fighting this case against me, I was just like, okay, maybe I need, and I remember saying like, I was going to come back at them with even more. And I was like, okay, let me calm down. Cause I know what their intention was, to get me in court. And just, even if they don't win, they want to like drown me in debt first, so I can just spend money on attorneys and be aggravated just to get me in court. So that's why I said to myself, let me just not post up anything anymore, not say anything. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. And it just went away. Like, they left me alone.
Well, hopefully that happens. Or maybe Chris is gonna have to give Michael some, and maybe that case will go away. So that's it for Quick Tea. Talking of Queens. Please continue to like, subscribe our YouTube channel. We have TikTok, we have Facebook, and don't forget to look at our live videos of Housewives of Potomac and Housewives of New Jersey.
And don't forget to put your comment down below to tell us your thoughts about what we spoke about today. And
we'll respond.
Yes, we respond. We look at all the comments, the good and the bad. But hopefully it's good.
Yeah, don't be shady, because we'll be shady right back.
All
right, bye.
Toodles.